Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. I'm going to do something a little different. It's only like the 6th vlog in this series, but since I do this vlog and then we do the family vlog, we're actually going to combine these two and give you one update in both locations. So you saw the opening video footage. We made the trip into Pittsburgh again this morning. Just for a point of reference, it's Tuesday, May the 31st, so it's the last day of May. Amy had her 2-week follow-up appointment, almost 2-week follow-up appointment, following her second surgery. And we wanted to just give a quick update and share just where we are, because we've already been getting a number of text messages asking how it went, what's the latest, and we love that. We appreciate that. We're so grateful that you guys care enough to ask those questions and send those texts. So we thought let's put out another quick update and just give you a quick here's where we are. So let's go backwards. If you remember, we had the original surgery on May the 2nd to have the mastectomy. The breast tissue was removed. At that time, they took tissue from her abdomen, the right side and the left side, and they used that for part of the reconstruction of the breast tissue. Since there was no breast tissue, they put the other tissue in there. Came with a high risk factor, because in doing that there are a number of blood vessels that need to be reconnected, and because it's tissue and not an implant, that tissue needs the blood supply for it to survive. Well, she came out of the surgery went great, all that stuff was good, but about a week and a half after that first surgery, there was some swelling and some hardness, and the doctor was very much alerted to it and not happy with what he was seeing. And so we went back in for the second surgery, and if I remember the dates right, that was a Thursday. I think it was Thursday the 19th. And in that surgery, they went in to see what was going on, found that a bunch of the tissue was going bad, and so they removed it. And so again, just a little bit of backstory here. So they called these things flaps. She had 2 flaps. So one side went to the top flap, the other side went to the bottom flap, and the bottom flap is what went bad. And so they removed all of the tissue associated with the bottom flap. Healed her, or stitched her up, sent her home. She had 1 drain in. We had an appointment on was it Tuesday or Wednesday? The next week. I think it was Tuesday the next week. No, Wednesday the next week following the surgery. We had another appointment with a different doctor, and through the weekend the drainage was next to nothing, and so we were able to have the drain pulled on that Wednesday, but we still had to come back today for the follow-up visit. So that's where we are. That's the whole backstory. So this was the follow-up to the second surgery that removed the lower flap because the tissue was bad. So anyhow, went today, met with the doctor, and everything is good. The first flap is still doing really, really well. It looks good. It's healthy. The coloration is there, and they're really happy with how everything is healing. And so we had a number of questions to ask, and so we were asking some questions to try to get the sense of like what comes next, what can she do, what can't she do, and so we're still on course to follow his protocol, which is 2 months of restrictions. The biggest restriction being that she can't lift, push, or pull anything over 5 pounds. But she is given the freedom. We've been walking more, because one of her things that she needs to do to get better is to walk. So she and I have been walking together. We'll continue to be doing that. We have to walk on a flat surface, and around where we live there's no flat surfaces, so we're being very strategic in that we're either going to our local park that has some flat area, or we're heading to a grocery store or a mall or someplace where she can walk around a little bit. So this is all great news. There will be more surgery, but the next surgery won't come until all of this is completely healed. And so we won't see the plastics doctor again for 10 weeks, or later on in August we will see him again, and we'll kind of evaluate what's going on and how things look at that point. So we know there's more surgery coming, but nothing in the immediate future, which is great. Good report today. All thumbs up. 10 weeks out now to the next appointment, and I think overall we were just really glad with what the doctor said. And she's continuing to heal, so we're gonna let her heal, and yeah, everything's looking good, and we're just super grateful that that part of the infection was gone, because that was kind of a scary moment there. But yeah, so again, we are so grateful for all of you. So many of you continue to reach out, and we appreciate that. The phone calls, the text messages, the emails, the notes, the dinners that have been provided, all those things really have been a blessing and a great help, especially as we've tried to take care of Amy, and just knowing that we don't have to make a meal, like a meal is coming and I just have to serve it to the kids, like that's been a huge blessing in so many ways. Can't even begin to express that. But we are grateful, so thank you to everyone who's continuing to follow along. Amy's going to do an update when she's feeling ready to be on the camera. We were just talking about whether or not we were going to do this one together, or me just give a quick update. And she's still not back to full strength yet. So being in Pittsburgh, doing some of the things we did today, she's spent, and that's when I know she's still in that place of recovery. Normally she would go, and she just doesn't have that go right now. But she will get on the camera at some point, and we've been talking a lot about what it looks like to share this part of the story. I know I've shared with you guys already. There's lots of thoughts in my head as the husband and caregiver, and how I feel through all of that. I know she's been dealing with a lot of stuff, and we want to share that with you. But we're going to do it when the time's right and when she feels like she's able to talk about those things. So I'm looking forward to her sharing next. I think it's going to be really cool. God has been really faithful and continuing to show up, even in the midst of the second surgery and kind of the dead tissue. Like, even that was a God thing, because they recognized it like right away, and we were able to get it taken care of right away. Whereas, it could have been a lot longer, and it could have been a lot worse. So I just feel like God's in this in every moment of it, and it's maybe not all the way we want it to go, but He's still writing our story through all of this, and that's the fun part of all of it. So that's it. I probably rambled on for too long, but thank you so much. Continue to pray. It's still another month of healing, and then all summer long, just waiting for scabs to heal and fall off, and scars to kind of go away. Like, it's still a lot in that process, and so just pray that all goes well and heals well. And then as we get ready in the fall for the next step of the reconstruction, whatever that will look like, that God will just be in that too. And we're going to trust that He's going to continue to just do amazing things, and we're fortunate and blessed that we get to be a part of what He's doing. So that's going to do it. That's the update. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for your prayers. And we'll come back with another update maybe in a little while. All right. Other than that, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.